don't like to do things easy around here.
Okay.
Can you do that, what you're doing?
She knows she wants to laugh like crazy back, but she's holding it back. So notice how she has her mouth in her
Does
face.
she want to laugh or cry? I'm not sure which. How would you describe yourself?
I have no idea. I was a crazy, just a crazy old lady, I told her.
Still feel that way?
No, because I was right. I was absolutely right. Mother and father, Albert and Elizabeth Vesper.
Can you spell the last name?
V-E-S-P-E-R.
What would be their background, their ethnic?
German, mostly.
And I found out Vesper means prayer.
Evening services.
Prayer. So talk about a little bit about your relationship with your siblings.
Oh, we got along pretty good.
And who were they? What are their names?
Oh, Doris, Shirley, and Arlene.
And what were the age differences between all of you?
Well, Doris and I were closer. I think there's 7 years between Lee and I, the youngest one.
And what about you and Aunt Cheryl?
7 must be about 4 years.
What are their nicknames?
Doe
Is
Doris. Cheryl. Shorty. Arlene is Leanie.
And how did Shorty become the name? What was it?
Shorty.
Cheryl becomes Shorty.
Because she was the shortest one of the bunch. Oh, there was no one else around but us, so we entertained ourselves. We used to play house a lot.
So describe playing house.
Oh, we had our own table and little chairs and tea sets and stoves. We used to play house, that's all.
Did you used to make things?
No.
So it was all pretend?
All pretend.
And did you used to have like tea time?
Oh, yeah.
And what time was that?
Oh, anytime.
How did you wander to nursing school?
When we were young, Doris and I had our tonsils out, and I decided then. So then I went in in 47 or 48, and she went in the year after me. We both graduated from Church Home.
So getting your tonsils out inspired that, or seeing nurses working?
Probably, well, yeah, right. The nurses, they were good.
You were going to be a tonsil specialist at that point?
Good Lord, no.
Tell us a little bit about nursing school.
It was hard, but we got through it.
How many years?
Well, let's back up one and figure out where it was.
Church Home, graduated in 1951.
Class of 51.
Class of 51. 34 of us, I think it was. We had a small class. We had an August class and a September class, and it totaled 34.
And you still keep in touch, don't
I
you?
still keep in touch with all of them today.
And you used to have parties here, didn't you? That was your
We used to have class reunions here, yeah.
Nothing
Well,
but
that was
beds.
3 years. Then we took our state boards and passed them, and then off to work we went.
What did a nurse do then?
Well, we were probably like glorified maids then. Not like today. We'll give baths, give medicines, make beds, do bandages, help with dressings. And see, we did not have to start IVs. The interns did that.
What about drawing blood?
No, we didn't have to draw blood either. The interns did that. It wasn't until later on that nurses now have to do IVs, do blood work. The lab draws blood, so.
Did you cheer up the patients?
Oh, well, certainly. Just our presence did that.
You didn't have to tell them jokes?
No.
So you really know that you made patients feel better?
I think so.
Great.
I hope so.
What?
Well, I always said if I didn't get married by the age of 30, I would give up. So, if I did, I did, and if I didn't, it didn't. Called me one day and wanted me to know if I want to go on a blind date. I said no. And she went on and on and on and on and on and on. The farmer, he's this and he's that. I said no. Then I said yes, so then I went. I wasn't too impressed to start with.
You weren't impressed with Dad?
No.
What was he like?
He was all right, I guess. I didn't. I don't know. Sorry.
What did you do?
You know what? I think we went to a nightclub that night. I think.
I remember one of my buddies saying to me, "Don't let that one get away from you."
So I did not have a big wedding. In fact, I didn't have any kind of wedding at all. Just told people by mouth. And you know that church was full. And I feel bad because I didn't have any kind of reception for them or anything. But that church was full. For a 15-minute ceremony, my best friend came down from Pennsylvania. And all she trots back home.
So you were getting a taste of farm life.
Well, I lived on a farm.
Well, his farm life.
His farm life, yes, entirely different from ours.
How's that?
Well, all the animals, the poop and all that. We never had all that.
You didn't have the poop?
We didn't have all that mess.
Tomatoes don't do much.
No,
Food.
that's
The tomatoes don't poop. What happened was, I came back, I went to work at the clinic, and then we got married in November. I got caught in January. He says, you go to work. If you go to work, I'll get Frank to build us a house. I says, okay, I'll do it one night a week. But I didn't know that was going to last for 24 years. Bud was first, Dee was second, Richard was third, and Brenda was fourth. End of story.
Who's the farthest apart in years?
I'd say, all right, well, here you go. 61, 62, 65, and 68. Not really much of any.
Well,
At 4, that was enough.
Okay, so 4 became enough because you knew how crazy 3 was to have.
Well, I had the 4th one, that was enough.
Okay.
What were the good times you had with us?
Great expression.
Good times.
What do you remember that was fun?
Yeah, well, we used to have some pretty good times.
Even today you like to go for rides.
Oh, yeah.
So is that just a part to see what's going on outside or
Just
down
to
the
get
street?
get away from here.
Oh, so that's a different story.
That's a different story. That's all you're going to get.
I thought so.